What up? What up? We're gonna wait a little bit to see if some people come in here, but if not, cool. Today we're gonna be doing our daily reading in this format because man, it just doesn't seem to want to upload any videos. I did record one today, but again, it's just taking so long. I don't have a clue, but it ain't gonna stop us. So I'm gonna give it like another 2 minutes or so, and then we'll get to shuffling and we'll get started. So let me finish this post, and then yeah, see if you guys come in here. We'll get going. So what I'm doing is I'm on LinkedIn. And they're asking for like LinkedIn asked me, said I was qualified to give out leadership, education, and advice. So they're making me ask these three questions. And so the first question is tell us about embracing failure. So here is what I said. Failure is simply time. This moment in time gives you a chance to reflect upon the efforts put into action up until the point of failure. We all fail, but we all do not see this as a point in space. If we do, then we can be aware of the choices that are being presented to us at this juncture. When we fail, this is an opportunity to learn, to get better, and to say, challenge accepted, reevaluate, remotivate, and re inspire yourself when faced with failure. But most importantly, remember your spark. Thank you. So I like that. I always like my own stuff because I like me. Okay, the second one was stay positive. And so I said, here's a quote from the book, Remember Your Spark. Chapter start. Stay positive. Attitude is everything. Why did you start? Well, you started because you wanted to blank, fill in the blank. Well, then, stay positive. Your attitude is everything. Nothing will always stay up. as nothing will ever stay down. Our job when staying positive is to be consciously aware that these changes will occur. So, how do we look past them? You focus on why you started. That point has passed, so it can never change. Use that moment as a reference as to why you should stay positive. Remember, you were so excited to start. And when life brings you failures and makes you think about quitting, I recommend you see chapter start. So, yeah, I like that. I got to do another one on adapting quickly, but I talked about that a little bit already. And the other daily that I recorded, just because I yapped a lot about the negativity in my life and I released it. But now we're moving forward. And this is why we got the life purpose deck today. So it is short reading. Again, I just want to make sure that I can get something uploaded for y'all because I've been trying now. Got to figure out another way or something. Maybe I'll just got to start using my phone. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to try to get a life purpose out for you, making sure that these things look kind of good, looking kind of nice. But even if they're not, like in my situation, you can always stay positive because your attitude is everything. It really is. And so I was talking, let's begin yapping. I was talking about how I was joining these multiple groups because I'm trying to network, I'm trying to connect with people, I'm trying to put myself out there. And I realize that I already do. It's just I don't know how to I don't know what I bring to people. I know people value me a lot, but they don't show me enough. When I met those strangers, yeah, they were showing me hella love. So it's just like I don't know what I'm doing or what I'm not. Maybe I just need to just not care and just keep on pushing and doing what I'm doing, and eventually it'll show up. But I have so much confirmation now that I do a lot of good things for a lot of people. And the people I'm not doing good things for are normally the ones who don't want to get the good things from me. They're just hating or they're not really trying to participate. And so, with that being said, it's nice to know that we can do these different things and still remain positive. It's nice to know that we can have things change while we're doing the same thing and still remain positive. And that is cool because if you know that things can be positive, then obviously things can be negative. And guess what? You have to understand if you got positivities and negativities, then you're also going to have absolutes. And if you got one absolute, you can square that absolute. And if you got a squared absolute, then you can cube the absolute and so on and so forth. So, because we can understand these junctions, we can understand how these redirections occur. We have to focus on why they're reoccurring. Again, not them occurring. Why are they coming back? And a lot of it comes down to our purpose changing. So we're going to be looking at how our purpose changes, and we're going to see what we can do to help you on your change doing this purpose. So I hope that everything is cool. It's getting better for me. And until, you know, I move forward in life confidently, feel like things will remain the same. So here I am trying new things, confidently being myself, kind of like what the message was saying before. Like we got something inside of us. We already know it's inside of us, but it's a matter of letting this tower moment, for me at least, pull that other side of me out and letting it lead the way. It is the emperor. So that being said, I'm about ready to start. Sure. All right. Oh, right away. So you guys are going through a career change. Maybe you're going through a position change. Maybe you're looking at starting a side hustle. Maybe you guys are looking at making alternatives to your job, meaning you're switching. Maybe you're doing a translation, going from one type of position to another type of position without a pay increase. Maybe you are getting promoted. Maybe you are saying, I'm going to switch completely. I'm be a nurse. Nope. Now I'm going to be a teacher. Nope. Now I'm not going to be a teacher. Maybe I'm going to be a construction worker, whatever. But these are changes that are happening for us. And guess what? You are embarking on a career change that brings you the joy and abundance that you deserve and desire. So, if that's the case, then you have to take on that perspective of I'm going towards the good things, no matter what it looked like now or yesterday, even if it looks like it was bad. If you got negativities, that means we can also find some what? Positivities. So, counseling pops up. What are you doing? You're going to be using your voice. You're going to be using your testimony. You're going to be using your experiences. You're going to be using your past to help somebody follow their pathway towards their own future. And so, as we're looking at this, your words are going to be helpful to people. Your advice is going to be helpful to people. Your ear, listening to people, just being there for a person, that's going to help people. And these are things that don't seem like they're like really relevant, but this says that you're on the right path. And so while you've been on the right path, of using nice words, of using nice ears, having a nice ear, listening, by you having the words to say. These things indicate that you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, even if it's working slowly, even if you don't see it. Consistency is the key. The only reason why we know there's a thing called an inch is because there are a whole bunch of different things which are called centimeters. The only reason why we know there is a thing called a foot is because of the consistency behind all the inches. But we can also say because of the consistency behind all of the centimeters. So as we start to grow, as we start to adhere to these changes, we have to understand that we're generating layers. We got millimeters at the very bottom, then we got centimeters, and then we got inches, and then we go into feet, and then we go into meters, and then we go into kilometers. So it just continues to go, or kilometers, but it continues to grow and grow, but none of the things disappear. And so as you continue to grow and grow, as you continue to change and change, understand that you still need to enact the same things because those things that you're doing have you on the right path. So, in addition to you being on the pathway, you have been having practice. Okay, so you've been practicing, which is why it says keep going. But what have you been doing? You've been practicing your own self, but you've been learning through animals. And so, for me, I had to learn through my animals yesterday, and it was in an unfortunate situation. That sucked, man, because again, I almost had a felony charge for just trying to like take care of my animals and not abandon them in my hometown before I left. But now I'm at the position to where I know I love them, I know I care about them, and because of that, I can see a new point of view of where I'm at. And sometimes you just gotta let things go. So I'm learning that as much as I love my baby cats, it might be better for them to be in a situation where they can find a new family just for the simple fact that I can't provide them with all the things that, I want to at this moment. And that sucks because when I get to that point to where I can, I'm going to miss them and want them back. So it's like, okay, what do I do? Well, I think this has the answer over here, but we understand animals and we communicate with them intuitively. I gotta trust my inner guidance as the animals are a part of my life's work. I gotta trust the fact that even though this came up as a tower moment for me, I have to see these things in a way that is conducive to myself, conducive to them, conducive to the people that they will, you know, enjoy, or the people that will bring joy to in the future. So if I can start to see myself as that guiding light, that trainer, that cultivator, and now just see my cats as them, as see them as students in the world of Mr. Renew, and then they go to the next teacher, I can learn to be okay with that. So what does this say? Crystals. It says your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So yeah, I got upset and I just couldn't shake that because again, I was sad. So what did I do? I got my good old I am loved crystal out, put it on my heart, and I started channeling that energy because I needed to prepare for the readings. I needed to prepare for that meeting. I just needed to prepare for more things. And so let me hear it, baby. Affirmations, please. I am loved. I am loved. Well, you are loved. And so my cats are loved too, and they'll always be in my heart kind of thing. And so when I see what I can do on Monday, I, I'm already at the point to where I gotta go and try to help them out in a different way. So let's keep going. The crystals have been helping me channel that energy to heal myself. And that's the cool thing. Like I can see myself being healed. But the idea is it's helping me focus on the things that matter the most, which is they can still be loved, I can still be loved, and we can just be loved by different things. Sorry, there's like a guy right near my car. It's loud as hell. So writing, I was just telling you that I was writing some stuff down on LinkedIn because they said, "Yo, you're good. You should write this stuff." So I did. I was trying to, and I was doing that at the beginning of this video. But this says that you heal, inspire, and teach and entertain with the words that you write. But guess what? Write over counseling. You also heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So it's showing us that we can have multiple ways to deliver this information. And so if you're giving an empathetic ear, if you're giving wonderful advice, if you are using kind words, you can understand that those words don't have to be through your voice. I learned yesterday that a lot of people are shy. They may look at me and be like, damn, I would like to talk to him. He seems cool. But they might just be shy, so they won't pop up, they won't show up, they won't do anything to like engage. And that's okay because guess what? Maybe I can show them a book and they can engage with my book and that'll give them some inspiration. Maybe I can make a LinkedIn post and then somebody can connect. And then guess what? They can appreciate more of me because of that little freebie that I gave right there. So let's keep going. All right. So we got nutrition and travel. You conduct health or healing work with your culinary skills. Your life purpose involves traveling. So all of these are representing the different things that you've been practicing, different things that you just regularly do, the different things that you do in terms of your own pathway. Those things your career change. But let me tell you something. This nutrition card also represents the self aspect. And so if you are giving yourself an ear, you can also give yourself an empathetic ear on changing your recipes, changing what you're preparing, changing what you consume. But either way, whatever you're doing, the action of cooking, the action of preparing, the action of serving, the action of getting that kitchen job, those are the things that is going to bring the healing. You got to understand that everybody has a special talent that proliferates their soul to the max. I believe that the movie Soul, Disney Soul or Pixar Soul, I don't remember. I believe they express it as being in the zone. But that is general. That zone aspect can be influenced and projected upon by simply being in the right space. And so the cool thing about this other card, travel. this card represents mostly online. And so a lot of the things that we're going to be switching towards is going to be accessing things upon the online internet. When you access these things upon the online internet, you can start to see that there are a lot of people doing the same exact things in a way worse way than you. You are a lot better doing this stuff right now. You got way more practice. Okay. The only thing is that they have already switched their career to being an online person doing it versus in the traditional setting, like a brick and mortar kitchen versus my online virtual kitchen with you watching my videos. So it is cool for us to start to see these differences, but ultimately we got to understand that we are on a pathway that is of our own. We're on the right path. So no matter which pathway you're on, just understand and appreciate it that the changes that you're enacting, it comes with focus. It comes with the focus of the past, the practice, and then it comes with the understanding of potential in the future. And that's what represents as animals. Animals represent potential for the simple fact that we care for them. And that teaches us as humans how to care for another being. So hopefully we can eventually take that practice with caring for animals and start to practice caring for humans. And that's one of the major things that made me like super sad about yesterday. Like even outside of myself, I knew that shit would have been terrible if I would have been booked. But I felt bad at the fact that like, damn, if this was my like if I did this to my wife, if I had a wife and she saw me do this or saw the situation go down or was involved, like I would hate to have put her in that situation. I would hate to have her see me do the things that I did, which was labeled bad. Again, it wasn't bad to me, it was bad to them. And then at the end of the day, they are the law. So yeah, it sucks, but at the end of the day, I'm learning still. I'm still learning. I'm still growing, which means that they're still healing me, and I'm always going to be able to have their memories, and then them healing, you and everybody else at the same time. Okay, I need like two more, then I'm going to close this off. It's time to decide what career path are you going to be. I think a lot of you guys are similar to me in which you guys are multi-talented, which is why, again, we even do things like online advising. I'm advising right now, I'm counseling right now, I'm just using cards to display it. So, although things move slow, I'm trying to increase things by revamping and re-altering things just slightly though. And so, as I start to see which ways I can make my adjustments, then I can start to practice those things in a way that'll keep me on that same path. But I got to decide on what I'm going to do. And so for me, what I'm going to do is want to follow my heart's true desire, which is to do what I'm doing, but I don't want to do other things to keep what I got. So instead of working for somebody, I'm just going to focus on trying to sell other people's products. I don't want to really do that, but I don't really want to get a job. I don't really want to go teach. I don't want to go back and be a counselor. I don't want to do anything that keeps me in a single space. If I'm doing digital marketing, if I'm doing affiliate marketing, if I'm doing coaching and counseling online, I can still be mobile. I don't have to be stuck in a spot. And that's my goal. Just not to be in one place. I just don't like that any longer. I not right now. I want to find a good soil to root myself in. So our final card comes out as speaker. So my life or your life purpose involves your skills of oration. Okay. And then at the bottom of that, your natural energy healing abilities are an important part of your life purpose. My words, their words, your ear, all of these things have been on display for me. The young lady that I spoke to and her husband yesterday, they left me with wise words and said, what after the prayer, they was like, yeah, you should speak, you should motivate, you should encourage people. And I know it's hard because it's hard for you to trust people, but that is ultimately the case. I'm going to practice trusting people again, just because I know I got a lot of practice of not trusting the right people. I trust the right people. So it was a good thing. Well, I'm starting to. I'm starting to not trust the right people even easier. It's cool, which means I got more space now to do what? Trust the correct people now. So speaking is something that I'm going to be trying to do more and more and more, even if it comes to words, even if it comes or written words, even if it comes in the form of listening, not even using my voice, but listening to people. That is going to be healing for a lot of people. And even more so, is going to bring them a lot of healing through their body. A lot of us got bad words and shit in our body, in our mind, in our subconscious. So we can start to adjust those things and we can start to heal different parts of the body. It's because we're releasing energies from the body. The program Respark Your Fitness Motivation, it that is the premise of understanding how we can use the words and the physical action to completely release those emotions or energetic blockages. Then it says freedom. We'll be free to choose. So let's get a final message. I'm gonna do, yeah, I want to do a tarot. I'm gonna do a final message. Oh, where are the cards? Oh, okay, they go. We're going to do a final message and see what the tarot tells us to do in regards to speaking up for this career change. Ace, put it on the ace, spread it on the ace. Ace of swords or ace of needles. New stories unfolding. Oh, leadership wants to pop up too. So let's see. Okay, what's our final message for the people? What's the final message for the people? Tell me about the career change. Tell me about how they're on the right path. Tell me about oration. Tell me about the time it is to decide. It's time to decide. It's time to make a choice. Choose, baby. Choose, baby. Choose. You are loved. Any step that you take, you will be a-okay. There are people supporting you. You just got to go to the right spots. If you ever feeling low, and if you ever feeling bad, go to the comment section of any of the healing frequency videos. It's a lot of people on there showing love to people, man. And so if you feeling down, I'm pretty sure you'll find some words over there that can pick you up. So let us not be afraid to seek the help that we need for ourselves and a self that we don't like. Let us not be afraid to go find those options in places that we will never envision with our own sight. Let us be available to the changes of anew. And let us grow and grow as we do what the fuck we do. Ashe. Let us be us. So, what is our final message? What is our final message? I need two more. It's our final message for this reading. All right. Okay, now. Okay, now. So, final message, please. I wanted to go crazy, but it didn't pop out like I wanted to. So, let's just chill to the next episode. All right. So funny. Similar cards popped out early in the reading. So we got the lovers at the bottom, which means if you got the lovers at the bottom, that means it's self-love, and that is self-love expanding to another person of love. So there's something about you that already loves what you're doing or what you're about to switch to do. The idea is how we're going to bring that out. Underneath that is the Queen of Potions. So you need some emotions at the end of the day to bring whatever you love out inside of you to the outside of you. So what we have here is the Queen of Needles. Again, we saw the card split on the Ace Needles, and now we got the Queen of Needles with the Queen of Swords. But again, these cards are different from the traditional deck. So we got the Queen of Needles, we got the Star. That means your mind is so unique that it doesn't matter what you do, what you say, or how you say it. Somebody gonna vibe with it, and that is it. So because somebody gonna vibe with it, This is making you the star. Your perspective is so unique that when you speak, when you listen, and when you give advice, those things are are viewed as astronomically amazing. Astronomically amazing because stars are astronomical, but it's amazing how it is a sun and it cannot look like a sun due to its distance. We call them stars opposed to suns, but you got to know it's both. We got the three of needles, which means lots of stored energy, right? This tells me that you have to focus on the healing side. This is where the healing energy comes from. And I don't think it's you focusing on trying to be a healer. You are the healer through your words, through your actions, through your care, through your love, through your speaking, through your food, through your writing, through your you. Everything here is already a part of you. So guess what? Your story, your testimony, your heartbreaks, your healing cycle, your healing pathway, your techniques, your people you look for references, the people you searched and reached out for help. Your you is what people need to see. And so they're going to see that as soon as you put the magic to it. So you have to understand that this heartbreak is the magic that you have. My heartbreak is the magic that I have. Again, it gets me on here. It hurts, it sucks, but I'm up here and I'm generating changes, not only through this, but I'm also making videos still. I'm being consistent. I'm joining groups. I'm really trying hard in a lot of different ways. And I've tried so hard before. Again, the only difference is the try won't stop. It's just who am I trying for? So, like for instance, I got my a coordinator. She keeps calling me, hitting me up. I keep ignoring her, unfortunately, but she wants to offer me like multiple jobs, just hella jobs and hella people who want me to go back and like teach and counsel. Hella, but I'm not going that way. So, old man I talked to yesterday was like, "Hey, we're doing this, for my 40-year anniversary, which is more of an accomplishment than even lasting 60 years." 60-year-old dude, but he's married to his wife for 40. He loves her so much. She was great too when I met her. Um, and she was doing amazing things too. So again, it's just they're great people, and I just met these random strangers, and they're from Arizona, which is crazy. So they told me if I ever come back to Arizona, they got a job waiting on me too. And it's just, again, it's so crazy to hear these things from complete strangers, yet I never got these things when I was working in Arizona. Not from the people who mattered, at least. Maybe the people who I should have made matter, and I would have been good. But at that point in time, the people I was looking to, it didn't matter to them. So, with that being said, we have to now take that energy and transmute all of these things. Again, the transmutation energy is this. You are the magician. You got the skills to pay the bills. But how do you pay the bills? Is it this way or that way? Well, the magician don't it don't matter. They can do it in all ways. And so I'm trying to use my voice, and I think I'm going to use my voice as much as I can. I want to start a TikTok channel to, help promote other people's products and shit. But then I'm going to just focus on the IG and the YouTube for this stuff here. That's how I want to plan on getting my words out. That's how I'm planning on using my ear. That's how I'm planning on doing the things that I need to do to use my voice to heal. So I feel like I get one more. I'm gonna get one more and I'm gonna read that one more. I don't know why I'm called to do that, so let's just follow. Okay. So now we got the full at the bottom of the deck. So we're starting a new journey. We get the book out. What have we got? It's the world. Ain't that funny? Dun, 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 boom, boom. Love's crazy. Ain't that funny? So the world. The world says the world represents the completion, goddamn, of a life-changing adventure. Whether this journey has taken you to magical new places or you've been on a more personal internal adventure to self-discovery, you've come out on top. Congratulations! No matter what, you've done it, you did great, and nothing can stop that. Since this is upright, I'm going to read it. It says, "You've done it. You've come so far. You've been through so much, and you've learned so many powerful lessons along the way. You're feeling satisfied, you're happy, and you feel whole. Consider sharing your experiences. Consider sharing your experiences or testimonies or personal life or the your versions or the this is my way. Consider sharing those experiences with others. Maybe you're talking, maybe you're counseling, maybe you're cooking and talking about it. I don't know, but it seems that you need to do something. Share this stuff online. That is what the travel card really means. Or go travel like I've been doing and go to a random bar at Caesar's fucking Palace and go talk to some people. I don't know. But what I do know is you did it. You have the ability to inspire people, so might as well. This card shows me that you lived a life, so that means that you can tell other people about the life that you live. Now, everybody isn't in that energy, so I'm going to read the other side. And to me, the upright versus the reverse is saying I'm going to take a positive outlook versus I need to develop a positive outlook. So let's see it in reverse. If you are in reverse in this situation, being resistant to the changes that you're experiencing, let's see. You're finding it difficult to let go of something that was once important to you. Remember that things ending can be healthy. Is that not what's happening with me and my fucking precious cats? Again, the cops don't think I was being precious with them or treating them in fucking way. But after I talked to them and they understood, they were seeing all the fucking circumstances. They saw that I put in effort, but guess what? They were already there and they just got to follow the fucking law. And that's cool. I mean, again, I'm not in jail with a felony charge of trying to abuse my animals. When I'm in reality, was trying to take care and house and manage my animals as much as I could for as long as I could. So again, I could be dwelling on that, but I've already switched to the positive mode. I've been already finding that because I've been using my crystals, I've been meditating, I've been listening to Reiki healing, I've been listening to other people talk to me, giving them chances, whether they fuck with me or not. I've been going and reaching out to other people and just listening to what they got to say on complete different topics. I've been doing what I needed to do. I've been trying to keep a positive attitude. I've been seeing chapters start. I've been staying positive because my attitude is everything. And if I have the attitude of gratitude, then I'm going to be in that positive mood. Message. Sometimes you need to close one door before you can open another. Sometimes I need to be completely by myself and not take care of anything so I can be taken care of. Because I'm still in the mode of I got to take care. I got to take care. Now I don't. I got to take care of me. Right? That's the only thing. So because it's the only thing, the only spaces available are spaces for me, not the babies that I had looking cute in the fucking camera, sleeping on my lap and shit. I just got to understand that that's an era that I can end and they can restart in the future. I love animals. Animals love me. I got fucking pigeons flying around my car right now, feeling like I'm in the goddamn movie The Birds. I wish I could see this. I'll probably show y'all this. But yeah, I'm taking those steps forward to let the things go, even though I love them so much and they're dear to my heart. Who knows, man? The next step may lead you to an adventure more wonderful than you have ever imagined. I'd rather take that chance, you know? So, because I'd rather take that chance, I'm going to accept the choices of the life that I'm living. And remember, a tower moment is nothing you can control. Major arcanas are always things outside of you, external. Minor arcana are things internal. It's psychologies. Okay. It is the you inside being changed and being stimulated. It's being stimulated because different parts of you get stimulated, gives you a different reaction, no matter who you are. If you might, if you hear some words and you get offended, you might be pissed off. But to hear the words means air, and to be pissed off means either water or fire. But at the end of the day, you have to ground that information as what it is. So if it's not even if it's distorted or if it's a dissonance, that anger might be for no reason. So we have to appreciate the opportunities to be a no. Again, Jack is this is the root. So you're starting off on a journey, and where did he end up? In the fucking forest where he has all the opportunities, and he finds what in this movie? He finds Christmas land. Does get a little crazy after that, but he was on an adventure and he found it. Look at the cards, they're damn near the same. He's literally walking to this place. You're literally walking to the place already. Your mind just has to say, okay, I'm good. So, with that being said, I want you to go look at, I think, Healing and Beyond. Healing and Beyond is the Reiki channel I've been listening to. And I just checked this message. And guess what? It is the guy, the old man that I met yesterday. I mean, just read this. That's so crazy. So he says, it was great meeting you yesterday, Kyle. You're a great person. I wish you well on your journey. And if you make it back to AZ, you have our information. Stay safe and love yourself. Look at that shit. That is crazy. But that's the truth, man. I'm telling y'all. If you need some help from me, man, I got free consultations for you. Come get the help, see how much we can help each other out, and then go be great. So I love y'all, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for being here. And make sure you love yourself too. Peace.